In this edition of City News, we'll show you what had Hawthorne hopping around and find out what the Public Works Department has going on underground. Plus, see where the city stored some special items for several decades. These stories and much more coming up on City News. Hello and welcome to City News. I'm Kayla Moeller. Spring is here, and that means it was time for the residents of Hawthorne to come out and celebrate. Sam Vargas has more.
The sun is shining here at Memorial Park as residents from all over Hawthorne are enjoying the fun, food, and games as they celebrate both Easter and Earth Day.
This is just basically to bring everybody together. This is what communities are all about, bringing everybody in a safe, positive way and just have fun as one.
One of the things I've always loved about Hawthorne is we have so many great community events and people come out and we get to celebrate the people and support the nonprofits and provide stuff for the kids. So, it's just another great community event.
It was a welcome return to a sense of normalcy.
We did do this last year. The only exception, because COVID was still an issue, we had a drive-through event. So it was a lot smaller scale than what you see right now. So it was just basically about a third of what we have right now. No games, nothing like that. It was just strictly drive-through.
There was a service provider fair aimed at teaching kids the importance of saving the environment.
We want the kids to enjoy, but at the same time to get the message about recycling, about taking care of the earth, not to take trash, not put trash on the street. So all to take care of this planet and take care of Hawthorne.
The Holly Park Neighborhood Association is giving out plants, little plants to each child. And so in that way they learn this is how you take care of the earth's resources.
Local vendors participated as a way to reconnect with the community.
They were shut down, and what they do is interact with the community. So this is now allow them again to tell their story and make those resources available that they have been providing for decades.
One vendor in particular was extra generous.
The Impulse Skate Company has donated skateboards and roller skates and all kinds of different cool stuff. And if kids go around outside here and they complete all the activities on this little green sheet, they can come bring a ticket and they can go pick a skate that they want and go enjoy themselves today.
It's amazing, honestly, the fact that they would give away skates, especially with how much money they are. I'm just really grateful.
There were also several events for families to celebrate Easter.
There's going to be an Easter bunny, there's going to be a puppet show, there's going to be an egg hunt for all the little ones. So if there's kids out there that want to come out and get some eggs, this is the place to be at.
I had so much fun at the Easter egg hunt.
It was a successful event as the city now prepares for their centennial celebration this summer. For HCTV, I'm Sam Vargas.
For more information on future events, you can visit the city's website at www.cityofhawthorne.org or call 310-349-1640. And keeping up with Earth Day, the City of Hawthorne also held a community recycling event. The event, held by the Public Works Department, took place in the Betty Ainsworth parking lot.
Today we are here for the residents of the city of Hawthorne, and we're recycling anything that plugs into a wall. We have paper shredders on site and a compost down at the end.
It's an important step in helping to preserve the environment.
We got to get this stuff to the right place. When we can get it to the right place, we can recycle it for newer, better electronic items, and then we can get it out of the minefields and the landfills.
The Department of Public Works holds this recycling event twice a year. The City of Hawthorne is taking initiative towards improving sewer pipelines around the city. In 2019, the city evaluated the entire 90 miles of sewer pipes in Hawthorne and have determined problem areas by using CCTV cameras in the pipelines. The city has come up with a master plan to efficiently improve the pipes via lining.
The lining project makes the existing sewer line more smooth and then cover the cracks and the little holes so that the sewage water can flow a lot better than before.
Lining specifically is very cost effective because you don't have to trench, so it means you don't have to pave, you don't have to stop traffic.
The city's budget allows for improvement projects like this every 2 to 3 years.
We're partnering with Southwest Pipelining Company. We chose them because they are the company that specializes with this type of project.
They insert a kind of like a plastic pipe inside of the existing pipe. They blow it up with the steam that you guys are seeing behind you. It warms it up and it attaches to the existing walls of the pipe. Once that's completed, they run a camera to check for the sewer laterals, and they cut a circle to connect them.
This project is set to wrap up summer 2022. To learn more about the project, visit the Public Works Department page on the city's website at www.cityofhawthorne.org. Coming up next on City News, a local student has defeated over 5,300 people nationwide for this award. Plus, the Islamic Center opened its doors to all during Ramadan. There's more news ahead. We'll be right back. Welcome back. The city of Hawthorne gathered items and placed them in a time capsule over 30 years ago. And in just a few months, it will be unveiled. Jennifer Murillo has the scoop.
Many residents may have never noticed this vault and plaque outside City Hall, but it's where the Hawthorne time capsule was buried in 1984.
The individuals that actually lowered the capsule in were former mayors with Robert Hartman, and that was Guy Hawker, Robert Reeves, and Hal Crozier.
Only a few know exactly what was placed inside the capsule that has been scheduled to be extracted on July 12th at the unveiling celebration outside City Hall.
There's a lot of historical things in there, not objects necessarily, but there's a lot of history in there.
The capsule is thought to be sitting on concrete and not under dirt, giving it a better chance that items will still be intact. For HCTV, I'm Jennifer Murillo.
For more information on all the centennial celebrations, go to the city website at www.cityofhawthorne.org and click on the Centennial Celebration button on the homepage. The prestigious nationwide Cook College Scholarship has been awarded to a student right here in Hawthorne. Hawthorne High School's Carla Vasquez has beat out over 5,300 applicants for a scholarship award that will grant her up to $55,000 per year for 4 years of college. She says one email has changed her life.
The time, the effort was now there in an email. It just made me glad that I took certain challenges, such as, taking hard classes, taking classes that no one thought a girl could take.
Besides her stellar grades, Carla also created an after-school tutoring program to help her peers.
She just tutored me and mentored me throughout my whole high school. She's really helped a lot of the seniors here in Hawthorne High.
It's just amazing how driven she is. I'm like, Carla, do you need some help here? I'm here to support you as a teacher. And she's like, no, I got this.
Carla moved to Hawthorne from El Salvador in 8th grade and has really worked hard to succeed.
For me, when I found out that I was the winner, I think that I could just react by crying.
Carla hasn't yet made a decision on which college she will be attending, but is planning to study history and communications in pursuit of focusing on law. Congratulations, Carla Vasquez, on such an accomplishment. Stay tuned for a Hawthorne profile piece to dive deeper into Carla and her achievements. Since 1995, Hope Chapel has been doing its part to help those burdened with food insecurities. Ernesto Giles has the story.
For almost 27 years, the volunteers and parishioners of Hope Chapel have bought and gathered food donations to hand out to those in need within the community.
It is a blessing because I really believe that we're on target with hitting just a basic need. And we want to connect with families and individuals. Giving them some food and hope is a way for us to do that.
With the current rise of inflation increasing the cost of food, it has made it even more difficult for families to secure a variety of food.
Today they're going to receive canned foods, pastas, fresh vegetables, fresh bread, eggs, and frozen entrees and things like that.
Carolyn Aubrey says that she has been coming to this food distribution for the past 8 years and mentions that it has been a big help for her and her extended family.
I share this not only with my husband, but I have children and grandchildren, and it goes to 3 households. It's more than a big help. It's a blessing from God. that they're able to give it away and I'm able to receive it.
For me, this outreach is a huge blessing because not only are we feeding the community food, but they're blessed when they come here. They're blessed when they receive that food.
Pastor George Magdalene says that they will continue to give out food to those in need every third Saturday of the month at noon. Reporting for HCTV, I'm Ernesto Giles.
For more information about Hope Chapel, you can give them a call at 310-970-9023. When we return, we'll show you what has the local youth kicking it into gear. The Hawthorne Islamic Center held their annual Interfaith Community Dinner. The month of April plays a big role for many religions around the world from Ramadan to Easter. And the Hawthorne Islamic Center invited the community and people of all faiths to join them.
As Muslims during this month, we fast for 30 days. We refrain from eating or drinking for 30 days. And this day specifically, we invite the community to come and break bread with us in efforts to learn more about our culture.
It's a wonderful way of bringing our cultures together, of celebrating. Hawthorne happens to be a city where we have a real melting pot of different cultures.
For 18 years, the Islamic Center of Hawthorne has hosted this event. Their message?
Unity. So Hawthorne is the city of good neighbors, to show that we're here and our mosque is open to everybody.
It's good because it's like almost clean your soul, right? So that is what the community is all about, to help each other, be a team, be a community of leaders.
Before prayer and dinner, a teach-in was held to learn more about Ramadan. And with this event focusing on interfaith, a Lutheran pastor was also invited to speak. He shared a message of acceptance. Councilmember Angie Reyes English stopped by to show support.
I think it just shows, again, the peace that we have, but more importantly, the understanding. And just, again, to come and have a relationship with one another.
During the month of Ramadan, the Muslim community fasts from dawn to sunset. And this interfaith dinner had some traditional food on their menu.
We usually entertain ourselves with biryani, which is basically a rice dish with masala spices, some paprika, and chicken with some onions, as well as samosas, which are basically fried dumplings with meat inside.
It makes me very happy to see all these people coming together from all over the community. I see people from different corners of the community, people from all different religions here joining the Islamic Center. And for me, it's a celebration of the City of Good Neighbors, and this is exemplifying it.
The Islamic Center of Hawthorne provides several social, financial, religious, and educational services for the community. To check out their services and prayer times, head to the Islamic Center's website at ichla.org. The Tri-City Community Emergency Response Team, or CERT, and the Los Angeles County Fire Department will be hosting a free CERT training program at the Hawthorne Memorial Center. The CERT program provides basic training in safety and life-saving skills. And the training will take place over 3 consecutive Saturdays starting on May 7th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. To register, email cert@cityofhawthorne.org or call 310-528-8730 for more information. Children are getting a little taste of their first sports action. Tony Long Jr. shows us.
The quest to stardom starts at Betty Ainsworth Sports Center for the children, with the Little MVPs class taking place.
Each week we do a different sport. First week we did basketball, this week we did soccer. Next week we'll do t-ball, and then our last week we'll probably have the kids decide which sport that they like the most.
The objective is to get the children interested in a sport at an early age.
Normally, I just do our basic drills, like very simple, just to get the kids a feel of the sport.
Parents like Andreas Ruiz sees it as a way for his daughters learning to interact with their peers.
It's been very rewarding to
bring them here and have them run around and engage with other kids their age.
Little children were taking a vast interest in the sport of soccer.
I like making goals and I like to win. I like soccer because I like learning and I like kicking the ball.
There will be more sports clinics and leagues for children to be a part of this coming summer. For HCTV, this is Tony Long Jr.
For more info on upcoming leagues and programs, you can call the Betty Ainsworth Sports Center at 310-349-1655. There's a new 3-digit number to make note of. 988 has been designated as the new phone number that will route callers to the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. The current Lifeline number, 1-800-273-8255, will continue to remain available for anyone in emotional distress or a suicidal crisis, but the 3-digit number makes it easier to remember. For more information on suicide prevention, visit the website suicidepreventionlifeline.org. Keep it right here on Channel 22 for these Future City news stories. The Business Expo has arrived. We'll show you what took place. Plus, we'll show you what went down at Hawthorne's Rock Around the Block event. That does it for this edition of City News. Thanks for watching. If you have any story ideas, please call us at 310-349-1630 or email us at hctv@hawthorneca.gov. Don't forget you can watch City News online on YouTube by searching Hawthorne Community Television. We'll leave you now with more footage from the Bunny Breakfast, Earth Day, and Service Provider Fair. See you next time.